Hallo und welcome to the Super Angry German Podcast. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu meinem Podcast. Okay, first things first. Als erstes. I want to say I am incredibly grateful for you, all my followers and listeners. Without you, I wouldn't be here and probably would not be doing this. And I'm excited and nervous, but here I am. So I have put together a fun concept that I hope you will enjoy. So buckle up, because over the next 6 weeks, ideally over the next 6 weeks, we will dive into the world of linguistic outbursts and quirky German idioms. Today's episode is the first of 6 episodes for my new podcast series, which is named German Phrases and Their Origin, which is literally translated to Deutsche Sprichwörter und ihre Herkunft. And it will be the main topic. Each episode, and again that is the plan, will be released on a Sunday over the course of the next 6 weeks, ideally, but I wouldn't put my hand in fire. Also a good German saying. Nicht die Hand ins Feuer legen. Ich würde dafür nicht meine Hand ins Feuer legen. Yeah. Because obviously I'm busy and full-time employed, so I don't always have the time, but I try to make it work in 6 weeks, because how difficult can it be to record a few episodes of podcast. Okay, and next to that I will introduce you to some historical German names which have shaped me and our country. And no, it's not the one you're thinking. It's more like with their poetry, music, or their philosophy. And depending on which person it will be, we will also dive into some of his or her artwork. Kunstwerke. Okay, in each episode, and now listen carefully, we will also discover a ridiculously long German word to add to your German vocabulary, and I do my best to teach you how to pronounce them. What could possibly go wrong? And, this is the part where you have to listen carefully. And we will have a riddle to solve. Yeah, you heard it. So in each episode I will say a letter. Probably not say it. I will have it displayed on the screen somewhere, which you will have to remember or write it down. So listen carefully, because after my 6th podcast episode, you should have a word containing 6 letters. Easy as that. Once you have written all letters down and you have the word, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. Send me a direct message on my Instagram with your YouTube name to get into the draw of winning some of my fresh printed Super Angry German merchandise. Yeah, so I really hope you like that. Thanks for staying tuned, and let's get this party started. So, the first German saying we will talk about today is called, and you might have heard it, you might have not, but it's a very common saying. I used it all the time. I haven't used it in a while, but here we go. Alter Schwede. Literally translated to ancient Swede or old Swede, not sweet, Swede. Yeah, like a Swedish person. Yeah, and it basically means something like wow. But once again, it is challenging to unearth a directly equivalent phrase in English that carries the same nuanced meaning. So I don't think there is an exact counterpart for this saying in English, but if you know one, please feel free to comment and let me know, because I'm very interested if there is an equivalent for it. So the genesis of this expression finds its roots in the unique rapport shared between the Germans and the Swedes. This idiom encompasses a range of interpretations. Firstly, it serves as an expression of admiration. Alter Schwede. Yeah? Alter Schwede. We would say it like this. Frequently, this admiration is reserved for a true man. Someone who has demonstrated qualities of heroism, masculinity, or other praiseworthy attributes. Man, are they talking about me, by any chance? Upon encountering such feats, one might exclaim, "Old Swede, Alter Schwede." Obviously, it doesn't have to be for a man. It can also be for a woman. Yeah, we are all equal. And also equally, this phrase finds utility in moments of astonishment. Be it in a sudden surprise, Alter Schwede. An encounter with the extraordinary, Alter Schwede. Or a fusion of both. Old Swede effortlessly escapes your lips. But why this particular phrase? Why? Tell me why! To embark on another voyage through time, we journey to the years between 1618 and 1648. A tumultuous era marked by the 30 Years' War within the domains of the Holy Roman Empire. This tumult left an indelible mark on the Protestant populace and Prussian King Friedrich Wilhelm alike. Post-war, the monarch enlisted the services of battle-hardened Swedish soldiers, many of whom assumed roles as non-commissioned officers, and the native Germans held these foreign warriors in such high esteem, their admiration manifesting in the nickname Old Swede, Alter Schwede, der alte Schwede, Alter Schwede, a symbol of profound respect. This very origin story has ensured that even after half a millennium, the utterance Old Swede remains an enduring presence in our linguistic repertoire. So next time you see someone pulling a great stunt, you can say Alter Schwede. Or if you see someone passing you fast as hell on a bicycle or a skateboard or whatever, you could also say Alter Schwede. So here's a little homework for you. Try to use this phrase and let me know in the comments below in what situation you used it. It would be very interesting for me to know. Also, let me know if you know the English counterfeit to this saying, Alter Schwede. Okay, that was our phrase for today, but we are not done yet. Now, I wanna talk about a historical person who has shaped my childhood, many other childhoods for the better, and not just mine, but probably Germans in general and our culture. With his unique wit and humor, he has warmed many hearts during his lifetime. He was a comedian, musician, entertainer, actor, and poet. A multi-talented artist with many talents, but in my opinion, his best trait was his poetry and his movies. Still don't have a clue? Okay, let me show you a little clip and let's see if you recognize him. And if you don't, then don't worry, I will introduce you to him in a minute.
Bleibe ich doch lieber bei meinem Hobby, beim Dichten. Und immer wenn ein Dichter so ganz unerwarteterweise gebeten wird, etwas zum Allerbesten zu geben, So möge er sich fassen, aber kurz. Also fasse ich mich auch kurz. Sie hören, 2 Vierzeiler. Ganz neu, ganz warm noch. Ich fange vorne an. Zellen. Das Leben kommt auf alle Fälle aus einer Zelle. Doch manchmal endet's auch bei Strolchen in einer solchen. Das nächste ist auch nicht länger. Zähne. Die alten Zähne wurden schlecht und man begann sie auszureißen. Die neuen kamen gerade recht, um mit ihnen ins Gras zu beißen.
Yes, we are talking about Heinz Erhardt. And honestly, very German if you ask me. And he was actually born in Latvia. And then I think his mother moved to Germany or so. Have to do a little more research on that. But anyway, Heinz Erhardt had a very unique style of expressing himself, which was very wordy and pun orientated. So actually perfect for anyone who wants to learn about the double meaning of words in the German language, because he is such a clever guy. He uses so many different meanings for one word, and it's just amazing to see, and also sad not to see that anymore these days. So you seldom hear him saying something which wouldn't have a second meaning, and he plays the German language like an instrument. And I remember how I instantly fell in love with his humor at first sight. I think I was about 6 years old. Excuse me. If you want to know more about Heinz Erhardt, then read through the description and find attached a link to his Wikipedia page. You're welcome. Okay, now it's time for our long German word of the day. Marschmusik on! Okay, are you ready? Seid ihr bereit? The word of today's episode is... Trommelwirbel. Schwangerschaftsvorbereitungskurs. Der Schwangerschaftsvorbereitungskurs. So, basically, it's a course for pregnant women to prepare them for the pregnancy, also known as a Schwangerschaftsvorbereitungskurs. And if you're listening and you are pregnant and you have to go to a Schwangerschaftsvorbereitungskurs, then good luck and all the best from my side. Okay, my friends, meine Freunde, Dankeschön fürs Zuhören. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns bald wieder. I hope I see you again next Sunday. If you have any ideas how to improve this podcast, please let me know in the comments. Bis bald und auf Wiedersehen. Super Angry German, over and out.